You've probably heard the names of the biggest players in the crypto world whispered in boardrooms, debated in classrooms, and casually dropped in coffee shops. Bitcoin and Ethereum have spent years dominating the spotlight. They've reshaped discussions about money, privacy, technology, and even personal freedom. Their impact is undeniable. But while those giants were blazing their trails, something quieter and far more inclusive was growing beneath the surface. It wasn't built for the wealthy, the elite, or the technically gifted. It wasn't designed for those with crypto mining farms or high-end computers. It was built for everyone else. A new idea began forming, one that recognized that not everyone has money to invest or machines powerful enough to mine. But almost everyone has a phone. And that simple fact became the foundation for something revolutionary. The creators of Pi Network realized they could take the concept of digital currency and place it into the hands of ordinary people, not just the privileged few. No complicated hardware, no endless strings of cryptographic commands. Just a phone, a tap, and a belief that the future of finance shouldn't depend on the size of your bank account or the level of your technical knowledge. Pi Network wasn't built for Wall Street professionals or Silicon Valley insiders. It was built for students dreaming of opportunity, teachers curious about technology, workers looking for financial independence, and families hoping for a better tomorrow. It was crafted for everyday individuals around the world who believe that the digital future should be accessible, fair, and open to all. With Pi, crypto stops being something locked behind expensive machines or massive electricity usage. It becomes something powered by participation, by humans, not machines. Every tap helps secure the network. Every returning user strengthens the system. And slowly, across continents and cultures, millions of people united under one idea: money should serve people, not control them. They call themselves pioneers, and together they've built one of the largest and most diverse digital communities on the planet. Pi's evolution unfolded step by step. First came the spark of curiosity as millions joined the early phases, wanting to understand what a people-powered digital coin could be. Then came the testnet phase, where developers experimented, innovated, and pushed the network to its limits to understand what real-world use cases could truly look like. Finally, the closed mainnet phase created a safe digital environment where pioneers could interact, trade, and build an internal economy that didn't rely on outside speculation. While many other crypto projects rushed to list on exchanges, chasing hype and short-lived popularity, Pi silently focused on building. It prioritized security over speed, strength over publicity, and long-term stability over quick profits. The core team understood a truth that most of the crypto world overlooked: real value can't be rushed. It must be earned through deliberate development, thoughtful design, and patience. After years of testing and improving, everything has been leading to one defining moment. On November 11, 2025, Pi Network announced that its mainnet had reached full operational maturity, a milestone that represents the end of waiting and the beginning of everything this community has been working toward. This wasn't just a technical update. It was a historic turning point. A moment that validated the millions of people who believed in the project long before the world took it seriously. The enclosed mainnet has now opened to the global stage, lifting the final barrier and allowing more than 50 million pioneers to use a fully functional decentralized blockchain. Transactions are live, apps are being built, services are launching, and the digital economy that was once only imagined is now unfolding in real time. Reaching this moment required intense preparation. Every part of the network had to be tested, refined, and improved. Each vulnerability was analyzed and patched. Every piece of code was reviewed with meticulous attention. The system was pushed under extreme pressure, tested again and again until it could handle massive global demand. The result is a blockchain that isn't just operational, it's strong, synchronized worldwide, stable, and remarkably reliable. Pi is no longer just a developing project. It has become a functional digital ecosystem with real-world potential. The technology is impressive. Pi now processes around 48 transactions per second, a significant leap when you compare it to Bitcoin's slow 7 per second limit or Ethereum's roughly 30. Payments on Pi are nearly instant, with delays averaging just over a second faster than many traditional card networks. That means sending money, buying a product, or paying for a service becomes as simple as sending a message. The system works on a two-layer architecture. The Stellar Consensus Protocol maintains blockchain security, while a mirror layer helps distribute the workload and maintain high speeds. Together, they create a network built to support millions of users without sacrificing efficiency or safety. But one of Pi's most groundbreaking achievements isn't its speed, it's its ability to bridge worlds that were once separate. By becoming compliant with ISO 20022, the global messaging standard used by banks and financial institutions, Pi now speaks the same language as traditional finance. This alignment positions Pi not as an outsider challenging the system, but as a bridge connecting decentralized technology to the existing global financial infrastructure. It signals to regulators, businesses, and institutions that Pi is not a fringe experiment. It's a legitimate and future-ready financial platform. Naturally, one question continues to spark curiosity everywhere: what is Pi actually worth? For years, people have speculated, debated, and imagined possibilities. Inside the ecosystem, a concept known as the Global Consensus Value (GCV) acts as the economic anchor. It isn't a market price or a speculative guess. It's a shared reference point the community uses to build stability. One widely discussed symbolic GCV is $314,159 per Pi, chosen as a tribute to the mathematical constant. The number isn't meant to be hype. It's meant to represent meaning, unity, and the idea that value starts with trust and community agreement, not external speculation. This internal value allows users to conduct real transactions with confidence. Merchants can price goods consistently. Pioneers can trade with a shared understanding. And the entire ecosystem gains stability that most new cryptocurrencies never achieve. When Pi eventually lists externally, the market will determine its trading price. But unlike other new coins, Pi will enter the market with millions of believers already attributing value to it, creating a natural baseline of economic strength. Before Pi launches its decentralized exchange, one final challenge must be completed: multi-site verification. This global stress test ensures that the network can handle complex operations, high traffic, and real-world interactions at scale. It's the last step before Pi fully opens its doors to the world.